Welcome to today's live session. And I'm checking if it's working because my VPN is not working properly on my laptop. So I don't want to talk for half an hour and nothing is coming through and you guys don't see me. So I'm checking if actually something happens. It tells me it does, but I'm not believing it. And I can't see it anywhere because this isn't working. But it also gives people time to come in and have a look around. So yeah. Oh, I can see myself. Yes, we're good to go. Perfect. So welcome to today's live session. Like every Tuesday around 1:30 China time, we do some beautiful topic. And today I want to talk to you about an experience I had, and it's about what do you want? And that you create your reality. Now, this is not news to you. I'm pretty sure you have heard this so many times before, not just from me, but from so many other coaches, thought leaders, psychologists, therapists, whoever. It's not big news, but I want to remind you and I want to share an experience with you where it happened to me. I wasn't aware. I was creating a reality I didn't like. And that happened to me, even though I'm working on this topic, with people for over 10 years. And it's even a big topic in the Back to Me group program. The link is below. I will put it in there. So if you want to have a look at the program, do that. So what happened? It was Saturday. And here in China, yeah, the dogs that you have, so the two dogs, Betty and Charlie, my two poodles, they got the injections a couple of months before, but once a year they need to be registered. And so you have to go to the police station and re-register them with the whole, here are the injection certifications, da 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 da. So off I went. We went for a morning walk that Saturday morning, and both Jack and I walked there with the dogs. He stayed outside. I went in, and until I don't know, last year, the year before, it was 50 kwai per dog. So I had thinking, I'm being careful. I take a 300 kwai with me. And so my turn, I sat down, I gave all the papers to this police officer. He put everything in. That took him 15 minutes. And behind me, people were already queuing. So it was a long queue. And then he said, yeah, it's 200 kwai per dog. And I was like, here are 300. I don't have more. And he said, no, it's 200 per dog. And I said, and I looked through my WeChat, through my Alipay, through my bank account, and I didn't have another 100 combined in all of my payment accounts. Just didn't, yeah. So I thought, okay, just do the one. And off I went. And I got out, found Dirk, and I said, look, I was 100 short, and you obviously don't have any money with you because you don't have your phone with you. So fair enough. Can you take the dogs home, walk them, and I take the taxi, drive home, get more money, and come back? I said, yeah, no problem at all. So I got a taxi. It took me 4 minutes. I was at home, got the money. Then I came outside and I was running because I already booked the next taxi waiting for me on the other side of our compound. And I was running through our compound, and there I saw a lady that I knew, and I knew she had a new dog, a little puppy. And I was looking forward to meeting that new puppy. And I was running and I saw her and I said, hello, I don't have time. I need to go to the police station. And off I went, just running past her and waiting. The taxi was already waiting. I went back, did all the stuff. An hour later, I was at home. But even before I got into the car, it hit me. I said, I would have loved to stop and just look at the puppy, say hello. That 1 minute, it wouldn't have made any difference. Apart from maybe would have been waiting longer in line for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Maybe not. I don't know, because who knows? We don't know that. But I put in my head, I put the idea that I had no time, that I need to get to that police station as fast as possible without any interruption. I was so focused in me getting into the car and driving back to the police station that I didn't let anything come in. And like I said, I was sitting in the car and I was like, shit, I could have, I could have, should have, would have. Yeah, all of these thoughts came through. And I said, I the thing that I tell them, my clients and my students, like, you create your reality. The word I need to, I have to, I can't, yeah, just eliminate them from your vocabulary, because they, with these words, you create stagnation. You create walls that hold you back. And if you want to do that, of course, it's your choice. You have the choice. But you can choose not to have them. And I choose in that moment to create that wall and to create a limitation to myself, for myself. And when I talked to my partner about it, he said, but you could also say that you prioritized getting to the police station. I said, yes, in that moment, I prioritized, I made a decision. But it came to me that I didn't like my decision. It wasn't the wrong decision. I just didn't like my decision. I didn't like the priority, the perspective that I put on, that I had to get there, that I need to be there, that I have no time. I didn't like that perspective. Now it's up to me. How will I react next time when I'm in the same situation? Maybe the same, maybe differently. But it's important that I became aware of, this is what I've done, and this is not how I want to behave and think, because that's where it starts. Yeah, you think, those thoughts are coming, and your thoughts create your feelings create your actions. So I don't want to think that I'm under pressure and that I don't have time. So I don't feel pressured and short of time. And so I don't act in my little, yeah, just how do you call them? The thing is that the horses have on. I don't remember, but you know what I mean. So that you can act or become aware, maybe in that moment, maybe at a later point. It doesn't matter. The important that the one thing that matters is that you become aware, that you reflect on it, and with that awareness, that's, yeah, you've done the first step forward, because now you're aware, like, hey, that's not how I want to react and behave next time around. But it's important that you don't put any judgment on your behavior, in the sense of, I could have shamed and blamed myself, like, I should have just stayed, I shouldn't have done that, I shouldn't have just run off, I should have prioritized her. I didn't do that, because there's no point to it. Yeah, it already happened. So why shaming and blaming? There's literally no point. All you can do is look forward, be in the moment, become aware, and then look forward to, how you want to behave next time around. And by just imagining, it's like this manifestation. We all love a manifestation, but that's what you do. You imagine you being in that situation, how it feels, how I would then stop when I'm, even if I put myself, if I create the reality that I'm under pressure, I imagine stepping out of it and I see something that, like, oh my God, that would be so much fun to do that right now. Even though I'm under pressure, I have no time, I need to be somewhere. It's like, hold on a second. Let's just do it. Let's let's have that half a minute, that minute, and do it. So I give it up to you, back to you, over to you. Ah, my English today. Um, to let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on this? How do you create your reality? And maybe you have any mindset hacks, any energy hacks, anything different to what I'm proposing here. And we all can learn and we all maybe can combine some different approaches coming into that, how we create our reality. And I like to mention the GAP philosophy that I created. GAP means gratitude, acceptance, and perspective, because I believe these are the three things that usually are missing when people come to me and say, okay, my relationship is in chaos and something needs to change. I don't know what. You know, the lack is in the gratitude, acceptance, and the perspective. And they are also the go-to. If you don't know what to do, how to start, how to make it different, how to react, etc. So when you don't have time, this is the go-to tool. I want you to remember the gap, bridge the gap. Can you find any gratitude? So in my case, in this scenario, it's like being grateful that I had that realization that, hey, this is not how I want to react. It's amazing to have that realization, to become aware. Of course, it's amazing when you don't judge and shame and blame yourself. So let that go. Just enjoy the greatness of gratitude. Acceptance is like it has happened. I run past her. I did it. What I tell my clients, I exactly did what I make them aware of. Yeah, I did it. I accept that I did it. Full stop. No explanation needed. You don't need to tell yourself like I'm just human or whatever excuse and justification you want to use. It's not needed. I did it. Full stop. Perspective. Hmm? Having time, having no time. Putting the pressure on yourself, not putting it on yourself. That's the perspective. And I choose. I have all the time in the world. And sometimes I forget. And then I remember again. And then I choose again. Because that's how I want to create my reality. That's how I want my reality to be. So use gap, bridge the gap, and let me know in the comments, how do you do it? What could you be grateful for, and what can you accept, and what perspective can you shift into and create a new reality for you? And with that, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching, for listening, for clicking any of the links that I will put in the comments. And if you want to get in touch, please send me a message on this platform, wherever you're looking at it. And if you want to join the program Back to Me, to find your way back to me so you love more, hurt less, and be more you, join me and others, because I'm not alone there, luckily. And with that, look after yourself, and I see you again next week. Bye bye.